Now, I'd like to remind everyone about a few housekeeping things here. For the audiences who are joining us online, you can ask your questions. I'm very, very interactive in the way I run these sessions. So please ask your questions online using the GLOBESEC app. I have my tablet with me. The session time here is 30 minutes, and that will include all the questions from you. If you do have a question here in the audience, please raise your hand. Do stand up. Give me your name, the organization you represent, and keep your question quite short. We're running very short on time, so I want to ensure that we get in as many of your perspectives and questions as possible. I also want to make sure that our online audience knows to make sure that when you ask your question, please keep it succinct so that I'm not trying to figure out what exactly you're trying to ask, and that saves a heck of a lot of time too. Minister Jaishankar, thank you very much. Day 2 of your trip to the CEE. It's been quite a ride since February for not just the region, not just Europe, not just the West, but it is now trickling in terms of effect of what's happening between Russia and Ukraine into the rest of the world, the East, the global South. Paint us a little bit of a picture of India and how India has been impacted. You've come out of COVID, you've had issues on the border with China, you've come out of the Quad with many, many diverse and divergent opinions, and an economy that is looking to make dramatic changes, but in very difficult and turbulent times. So if you can paint us a picture of where India is at right now, and then we will pick up the conversation from there.
Okay, let me go with exactly that flow. I think, yes, we are largely out of the COVID, though it never quite goes away. But we're out of the COVID also with a strong sense of economic recovery. I think there's a lot of optimism about rebuilding, and not just rebuilding, but actually leapfrogging in many areas, particularly digital. I think we handled it very prudently. I almost am tempted to say smartly in terms of the financial responses, which was we didn't blow the bank in responding. We intervened where we had to, and very effectively. And at the moment, in a sense, the Modi government has just completed 8 years in office. And what we have done in those 8 years is really to, I would say, build almost, I would say, a social welfare society at a speed and a scale which the world hasn't seen. And in some ways, the COVID has actually hastened that. I mean, we are, for example, as an example, we are giving food support to 800 million people. And we've been doing this for more than 2 years. So that's like the population of the US and EU put together. We have a house ownership building houses for Japan. Or even if you look at terms of, this campaign,